Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I'm at my mom's and this was sitting here waiting for me. It's a new fridge. This is a Set Power PT55. It is a dual zone refrigerator, which means it's got two compartments that you can configure to however you like. You can set one for a fridge, the other one is a fridge. You can set one as a fridge, the other as a freezer, or I believe you can even set them both up as a freezer if you so choose. So super customizable. This is a 58 quart capacity. My current refrigerator is only 30 quarts, so we now have double the storage space for cold foods or even frozen foods if we so choose. So let's go ahead and crack this puppy open and see what's inside. I'd also contacted the company because they were rather delayed on shipping this out when they had intended, and they said to help try to make up for that inconvenience, they also sent me an anniversary gift, which subsequently arrived even before the fridge did. So yeah, this thing as well. I have no idea what's in here, so we're going to explore this box as well. But first, we're going to get this guy open. Alright, so it was fairly well packaged. It was in a box, foam top and bottom, and it had, space between the sides and the cardboard. Doesn't look like any damage or anything, so I think we're good to go. Here you can see two different control panels for setting temperatures, battery protection, so low, medium, and high. So if you want to run it off your car battery, you can set it accordingly. I'm guessing there's probably instructions in here somewhere, so we'll take a look at those. Power controls, and then the compressor speed, which will basically be like I guess with like most fridges there'll be like an eco mode or like regular mode, so the minimum I believe is probably going to be the lower compressor speed, so it's not utilizing as much power, but it'll take longer to cool. So alright, so here we go. So here's the power cable. It's just a regular 12-volt cable. I actually opted to get this version without the AC adapter because I don't really plan on running it off of AC. If for whatever reason I feel like I need to run it off of AC, I can just plug this into one of my backup power stations and plug that into AC and run it that way. And then the user manual. Here's what we got to work with. Two chambers. So you got a smaller chamber here, which sits right above the compressor. This would probably be the side that, if I wish to use it as a freezer, that will probably be the side that I use, and then the larger side will be for all my regular cold stuff. So these are really deep. You see there's my entire forearm down in there, and then my hands are stretched out, so quite a bit of space in there. So I'm gonna pause the video for a minute, take a look at the instructions, and see what we got to work with here. So I brought in the power station. Like I said, I ordered this without the AC adapter. I didn't really feel I needed one since it's going to be in my van most of the time, and I got a pretty sufficient discount by not ordering it with the AC adapter. So I'm just going to bring the power station in for now. We'll get this guy plugged in and see what it does. I looked over the instructions. I kind of have an idea of what to do, but I'm going to keep it here for reference just in case. So we got that plugged in, so we're going to turn this on. We're going to turn on the 12 volt, and there we go. So those all flashed on, and then they went off. So if we hold this button for 2 seconds, there it goes, kicked right on. And it's fired right up. So this thing says its default temperature is set to Celsius, and this should be what the current temperatures are inside right now. So this one's showing 79, this one's showing 70. And I highly doubt that's in Celsius. That's like Fahrenheit. But to switch it between, because we can do that. So under the fridge turn on condition, press and hold set and the down button of the right bin to switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit. There we go. Okay, so now that's reading Celsius. So if we push and hold it again, Fahrenheit is where we want to be. So it's already set to max mode, not eco mode, so it's going to cool at its quickest. And its battery protection is currently running on high mode, which is actually where I'm going to keep it. Because I'm going to be running, actually I want this on low. So you can see here, these are the values. So I'm going to keep mine on low. The protection value is 9.6 volts, which my house batteries are never going to drop that low. My house batteries don't even drop that low, so it's really not going to matter where I keep that set, I think. We're going to set that to 41. Well, these are actually set really low to start with. I'm going to set both of those to 41. Actually, no, I'm going to set them to 39. My current refrigerator is set at 40, so we would keep them at 39. There's a reference chart on the inside here for, you know, where to set it depending on what you're storing. And water and drinks, they say 41 degrees, and prepared foods, they say 39, 39, 40. It's going to fluctuate up and down, a couple of degrees anyway between compressor kicking on and turning off. So we're just going to keep it at 39. This has already cooled down to 68. This one's down to 77. And actually, it's just the right side chamber that's actually actively cooling right now. So we're going to let this sit and run for a bit. And while that's going, we're going to take a look and see what the anniversary gift is. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but at maximum power draw right now, I mean, the compressor is only pulling 45 watts. It's not bad. I might just keep it on max mode anyway. What is this? And it's all in a cushy little box. So looks like a cork coaster, pretty spiffy. Looks like a credit card and ID holder. Looks like a multi-function tool. It's like various wrench sizes. Yeah. Piece of Velcro. And some stickers. Ain't that nice? So there's the anniversary gift. Alright, so I'm gonna let this do its thing for a while, and I'll check back with you guys momentarily. Alright, so the fridge is pretty much completely cooled down at this point. As you can see, we're currently sitting at 40 degrees in the right chamber, 41 degrees in the left chamber. The compressor it just shut off. So you have these two cooling indicators here, which will tell you which chamber the compressor is currently cooling. Right now it's not running, so the fridge is now pretty much at temperature. I suspect this one, if it pumps up another degrees, will probably kick on again, because I have it set for 39, if you remember. So far seems to be functioning just fine. Now, one thing I thought was really cool is when you open up these chambers, you know, it's nice, oh, plenty nice and cool in there. But check this out. It's got a light. There's a light that turns on. And the lids, they actually latch closed. So you just pop that lever, open her up. Lights on both sides. Oop, there goes compressor, just kicked back on. Yep, just kind of like I thought. So that right side chamber, that left side chamber, sorry, went to 42 degrees. Compressor kicked on, so now that's going to cool this side. And that's pretty much that. Alright, so the new fridge is installed. Old fridge, new fridge. Really super excited and happy about this. So just to put the space into context, okay? Over here, whoops. Over here, I've got two 1 liter bottles of water. I just refill those out of my water jug just so, you know, if I want cold water, it's cold. I got coffee creamer and some milk.
And I also had another one of these as well that fit in here just fine. I took it into the house because, you know, coffee in the morning. Now that stuff right there squeezed into this side right here. But over here, I haven't had to squeeze anything, and I still got room for more stuff. Okay? And that's not even counting the fact that now I got this entire side that I can put stuff in still. Fridge is a little empty. I opted not to go shopping before I did this swap. Just because I didn't want to have a bunch of stuff to move over. But basically what I did is I kept liquids on this side and then, you know, solids on this side. This is just a divider. This is all just one chamber, one compressor. Here I have 2 chambers, 2 compressors, and more space than I know what to do with right now. So yeah, pretty happy. I mean, look at the size difference. Really super cool stuff. So there it is, the new fridge. So if you like today's look, please do me a favor, subscribe, comment, thumbs up. If you have questions, thumbs up. I do plan on doing probably more of a long-term review on this thing after a while, you know, after I've been using it for a while. We'll see how it holds up, how it functions. Hopefully we can test out the actual freezing portion of it. Maybe I'll go get some ice cream. Wouldn't that be cool? Ice cream in my van. So yeah, we'll do a long-term review. Let you guys know how it's been performing and all that wonderful stuff. So I'm gonna take it outside, get it put in, get all my food and stuff moved over. I have to get the old fridge cleaned out and ready for yard sale. So again, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a good day, and see you next time. Guessing these two. No. These two. Nope. Well, this is press and hold. Third.